Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here with another EZA AGL Zamasu video. And Cooler Core, you are the next victim. That's right, we're not challenging you. You're challenging us. But the funny thing is that AGL Zamasu isn't on rotation yet. So yeah, I have decided to bring Rose just because he will have type advantage in the next phase, and I'm loving using the support. It just scares me to use him a little bit. So, do you know what? I'm actually going to rotate the friend one off. Because the friend one's got two dupes. The rainbow one's gone. The rainbow one's taken a break. Yeah, we don't have that one right now, which is a shame. But two dupes is still great. And of course, with all this damage reduction that LR Zamasu has in the very beginning on the first turn, means that Cooler Army isn't doing any damage. But I cannot wait to see this. Of course, we're stuck here for 3 turns. He is on a second rotation, so he will only appear once. So there is that. But this is one of those units where it literally doesn't matter. Because he's going to transform on the 3rd turn anyway. Except, you know, he's going to be transformed by the time we get to Cooler Core rather than just before. Which is fine. But as we've already seen from him, are we really not getting supered once? This never happens. Are we actually not getting super attacked at all? That never happens. That actually never happens. I don't think I've ever been in a turn against the Cooler Army and never been super attacked at least once. Well, that's a first. But, yeah, it's literally not going to matter. This is like one of the very few units where literally, like, yeah, he needs to stack and stuff, but he's going to have that 50% damage reduction where it's just literally not really going to matter too much. So I'm just intrigued to see how much he's going to be tanking like a Cooler Core super attack for. Like, this might be the only phase where he may take some damage, but even then, I'm not sure, you know. For now, we'll have it like this, because right now he doesn't have big bad bosses, so it doesn't really matter too much. So we're going to get 1 stack up, potentially. We could get 2 if we hit the additional, which is good. It's what we want. Get some extra defense, why not? Again, I don't think he really needs it too much, but it would be nice to have it. But even with the damage reduction he has now, along with like potentially a stack or 2, he should be fine even if he gets super attacked. I actually want him to be super attacked. Like, you're not going to hear these words too often, but I want him to be supered. I mean, there's one singular attack, but it could still happen, right? So we're getting the 1. Give me an additional, come on. Come on, give me an additional. You are rainbowed. Perfect. Perfect. Just what we want. 2 stack ups. Alright, he's been supered. He stacked twice, and he has his damage reduction. How much is this doing? This is the weakest he's ever going to be. 45k. 45k. Don't forget, his next appearance, he's going to be transformed. He's going to have 50% damage reduction. And of course, it's going to continue stacking. But more importantly, he's going to have that 50% damage reduction. Okay. To be fair, we can't actually get a finishing blow with Rose at all because you don't actually kill Cooler Army. The only time he could get it is when the event's going to end at the end. Do you know what? I'm actually going to leave Rose and Zamasu in slot 1 because literally off this turn alone, they're going to fully build up their passive. So I'm actually going to leave them there. And their guard has only just started as well. So they're going to have that well into Cooler Core, which I'm a fan of. 13 milli. Honestly, I've missed using the Rose for that support, man. Honestly, I've missed it. It's just, it's so good. It's so good. Attacking defense plus 50%. It's ridiculous. Hold that. He actually done quite a bit of damage. He actually done quite a bit of damage to his health bar with that 15 million crit. That's fine. I said at least Rose is going to have type advantage against Cooler Core, so there is that. So the final blow isn't too, like, it's not too bad not having it. I still don't want him to be super attacked, of course. But at least he does have type advantage. Boom, transformations happening. That's where we get our 50% damage reduction. And we just put in work. And Tekala Zamasu will be on rotation now as well. Perfect. Really? Why you gotta be annoying and seal him? Right, so we've got 289k defense with 50% damage reduction. So I'm actually just gonna leave him in slot 1 and see how he tanks. Double digits, of course, on basics. Are we gonna be supered at all? We're getting supered before he gets the stack at all. How much is this gonna do? He doesn't have a lot of defense, 289. Alright, he still took a decent chunk, but he survived. It's kind of obvious he's going to take a decent amount of damage because he only has like 289k defense. But because of all that 50% damage reduction, he survives. That's a 1.6 million super. Like 450k is a lot. And we easily could have died if we had less HP. Of course, with the healing and the team we're using, not really going to happen too much. But he's also been hit 5 times as well, so he's actually going to heal us an extra 10% HP on top of that, so that is nice. I kind of forgot about that. But that was pre-super, and he still tanked it pretty well. That is 2 stacks, no super this turn, just vibes. He's so good, man. That's 2 stacks. That's 2 stacks. Which we got before he transformed. Alright, we got the giant form already. We don't really care about this, but still. Honestly, bro, this Zamasu is so dumb. He's actually so stupid of how good he is. Like I said, I know 450k is a lot of damage to take. But as I said, he stacked twice. I purposely put him in slot 1 just to see what would happen. He stacked twice in base. He was on not even 300k defense. It was mainly just the 50% damage reduction. And he survived. Like the rest of the rotation was that strong. We didn't even have to worry about where our HP was because everyone else took double digits. He's so dumb. This EZA is actually ridiculous of how good it is. It's actually stupid. Like, how have you made an EZA this good? I mean, it isn't the first time they've made an EZA this good, but like... Oh, I love how well the rotation between him and the LR works. Like, it's a joke. It's a joke. It is a joke of how good it is. Come on, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I love using this unit, but like I don't really care about your giant form right now. This isn't about you. This video is not about you. If you could just pop out of it, thank you, that's great. Piccolo's sealed. Alright, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. Do I pop the domain? I'm gonna pop the domain. Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't I pop the domain? I mean, at least that's going to give Piccolo a bit extra defense, which he kind of does need right now, considering he's not going to be able to super. I am going to Whis as well, purely because Piccolo isn't going to super attack. Like, he does need the extra help because of the ceiling. Not the ceiling that's above you right now, the ceiling of the super attack. That was so dumb. Yeah, let me give these to these. Let me give Zamasu all of them. And I'm actually going to give Piccolo all of these Ink Key Spheres just so we can heal. He does have Big Bad Bosses active, which is good. So we at least get some extra defense from that as well. Oh, big additional from EZA, Rose, and Zamasu. You love to see it. I'm just hoping Cooler doesn't super attack him. Because he's missing out on a bunch of defense because he doesn't get to super attack at all this turn. If you're going to super attack anyone, super attack him. Because there's literally going to mean nothing. Or not. Okay, that's fine. Just don't super attack Piccolo, please. Like, you're actually on some op shit for sealing him. Alright, cool. And you sealed the Friends of Zamasu, which doesn't really matter too much. Alright, we still have the Whis active, so no one's going to be touched this time. We're already up to 620k defense with 50% damage reduction. So even without the Whis, AGL Zamasu is again just chilling. And again, we also have the domain active. And of course, we also have Rose support on top of that as well, which is why his defense has got hurts. Really? All right, this is doing nothing. It's got to. Domain, Rose support, 50% damage reduction. 6. Yeah, of course. Of course. We had too much going for us for that to do anything, along with the Whis. Actually, the friend LR Zamasu being sealed is actually a good thing, because that way we don't do even more damage. So at least by that, we should be able to do next turn and have another turn after that. Damn, we got the triple off up to 10 mil with that Rose support. We got the triple. Let's not forget as well, not only is the triple stack great, like he can stack up even quicker, not only is that good, let's not forget this Zamasu can super attack potentially 2-3 times in one turn. So not only is he getting stronger in each one naturally, which is what we want to stack up as much as possible every turn, but that's 2-3 super attacks each time, which are consistently getting stronger from 7 to 8 to 9, even 10 mil. Think about the amount of damage that's doing. That's another thing as well, is the amount of damage all of that is doing. Okay, Rose and Zamasu sealed. I'm pretty sure, I'm actually like not giving him a lot of keys for this, just to make sure there is going to be another turn. Oh damn. Kind of forgot about Frieza not being fully built up, and also his damage reduction kind of going down. I kind of forgot about that. As long as we don't get super attack, we're good. I'm pretty sure. But not only is, as I said, Zamasu getting stronger and stronger every time, but he's also doing good amounts of damage in one turn, just because he can super attack multiple times as well, with them also getting stronger along the way each time he does in fact super. Alright, we are going to get another turn, which is good, because of course I want to... He sealed Piccolo again. Like, you must really not like Piccolo. So we're up to 1 million on the attack stat. We're up to 657k defense. Let's pop the active. Let's get Corrupt Zamasu out. Let's get the 50% chance to crit. Let's get the 300% attack. Yes, we do lose 50% damage reduction, but we get a whole ton of damage on top of it. And let's not forget the domain is active from my Zamasu as well. So we still have 526k defense with 30% damage reduction. I'm not gonna lie, I think if we do get super attacked in slot 1, I think it is curtains. Still double digits. Alright, we're gonna find out. We might not get to see him super attack, but we're gonna find out how much he takes it. 1.6 million, only 30% damage reduction, 500k defense. Yeah, we still do die. We still do die. That's of course, we do lose a ton of damage reduction. Like, Cooler knew. As soon as I popped that, he was about to get mollywopped. But that's understandable. Do you know what's funny? I'm pretty sure if we had full HP, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have died. Obviously, if we did have an item ready, I could have used an item, we definitely wouldn't have died. If I just put him in slot 2, I think we would have been okay, but I wanted to see how much he would have taken. But I'm pretty sure if we actually did if we did move him into slot 2, or actually no, if we did have full HP, I'm pretty sure we would have survived. And then Cooler would have been dead. But to be fair, he actually didn't stack that much. Of course, in base, he survives. But because we lose a lot of damage reduction, because we go down to 30% damage reduction, that is why we end up taking so much. But 600k from 1.6 mil super, still not bad if you think about it. But Cooler would have been dead after that. But I did want to see how much he was going to take on super while losing that damage reduction. I mean, using his active skill with the domain active to get that extra damage is still worth it. Again, if you just put him in slot 2, he would have been fine. If I just used an item, we would have been fine. But I just wanted to see how much he would have taken. But the trade-off is still worth it because of how much damage he was going to do. But honestly, this EZA is actually ridiculous. Like, we've briefly seen him in against Sin, even though I was floating him and he barely stacked, and he was still okay. So now imagine that while he gets time to stack, while he's on main rotation. Like, even though we died, let's not forget where our HP was, and I purposely set that up with the active. But honestly, this AGL Zamasu is a joke. He is a joke. He is a joke. But I'll see you next video, guys. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. And peace.